Hey guys, welcome back. Pretty long hiatus from the channel. As you all seen at the end of last year, we did a big South Island trip with Regan running the car. It had its ups and downs, but overall it was a great success, and I really think Regan had a good shot to kind of showcase himself to to the Speedway community and the open wheel kind of group. He's definitely a young guy with a bit of a future, but anyway, on to where we are now. Right behind me I've got the TQ. Most people kind of know that are in the TQ class or around the TQ and open wheel stuff. Part of getting a number on the car means you have to go through like a tech process, and late last year that's where we ended up. Well, obviously we got 3NZ, then they had to pull the head and kind of disassemble the engine to a point to do all the routine checks, make sure everything's to the rule book and whatever else, and everything was checked out okay, and passed through that with flying colours, which is good. It's a good thing in the back of your head. That we bought this motor kind of call it sight unseen. We told it was rebuilt, this, that, the other. But you take it on good faith that the stuff is to the rule book when you buy it, and it was. So shout out to obviously other people that we bought this off for, keeping it or racing within the rules as well. So it's good to know that people are still doing that out there. But yeah, here we are now. Like I say, it's obviously still apart, and right now today is 2nd November on Sunday. So that's where we're at right now, which is some will call it a little bit behind. I know people are out there racing at the moment. It looks like so last weekend Regan whipped up on them at Miani, kind of left them all guessing again. But I mean, that's what we already know. He's a step ahead of the field right now, and I think everyone behind him is a step behind, to be honest. And good things for them that they've got their package under control and are going to be hard to beat. But it also means when we get the old 3NZ rig out, it's going to be a tough job for us to try keep up. But obviously doing the limited shows that we usually do. So that aside, obviously here and with the head off, everything's kind of covered up because I've had it stored. So found what something that runs around on the limiter looks like inside. That's it there. So, but kind of today's job is get this back together and see where we're at with it. Okay, welcome back. Day 2 of putting this motor back together. As you can see, I talked about last video, we getting the head on. So now we're at the point where I've got that on. Obviously torqued all the head bolts down. Cams are in. Cam timing's done. So for those that knows these things, there's 2 little lines that you got to line up based along that head plane. So yeah, I don't know. Probably doesn't look anything close, but yeah, there you go. And that's that. So now we've got more or less the hard part done of the real technical side of engine building, or putting an engine back together, I should say. So now it's more just the ancillary parts, as you can see on the dash. Kind of got the intakes kind of tied up out the way, and ECU and stuff. Actually, that gave us some problems last year, so ended up actually breaking a pin, so got a new one on our way, and we'll get that sorted, being that I guess all the rules have changed on that stuff now too. So we'll see what we do with that. But long story of the short, we're pretty much ready to rock and roll now. So just a matter of chucking the to seal the engine off properly, just got the rocker cover to go on. Once that goes on, we're pretty much home and hosed, and in terms of having the engine closed up, the rest is, like I've mentioned, just ancillary stuff. Get the intake on, all the water pipes, plugs, whatever. A lot of electronics on these TQs versus like the midgets and that, being that they run EFI and electrical ignition and have a lot of factory sensors in terms of like water temperature sensors, and kind of what a lot of road cars kind of have these days, being that I guess they're out of a bike off the road. So, but yeah, headers, fill it with water, put some oil in it, and give it a kick in the guts. So looking forward to that, and hoping to have a look at this new Waikaraka Park track that is being done. So we're a week away now, I think, from when a proposed practice is meant to be. So whether that happens quite just yet or not is another thing. But yeah, looking like we're going to be strong to be there for that. If more or less just get some laps in the car and give it a shakedown. Due to the rules, I'll need to run an actual race meeting, I believe now, as opposed to before you could run a practice, which would consider you as running a meeting, but now I believe it's actually a race meeting. So whatever, I can just fit that in. So yeah, just as I found myself a little bit busy this year, helping out with some people and whatnot to get their programs underway. But yeah, fingers crossed once we get on top of that stuff. When I'm talking about helping with friends, I might be able to get a meeting where I can get a bit of behind the scenes with that, because I think that'll be a bit of a fun one to see the insides of yeah, pretty interesting operation. But anyway, we'll yeah, sign off here for this episode. I know it's been a short one with a lot of rambling and not much to see, but yeah, I've mentioned before, there's kind of not much to see at all. Like, I've got my old 1NZ car behind me, my primary chassis behind that, which just needs to tidy up, and yeah, the other car that we took to Christchurch is still in the trailer. We got it out, washed it, and put it away. It's a big project I had going on in the shed here through winter, so I might get a video of that maybe in the next time. I might just at some point, it's just a bit of a highlighted in one of the videos on what I've been up to and what we've been doing to try kind of streamline what we're doing here at Honeybell Racing. So yeah, like I said 2 minutes ago, signing off here.